Chuck Robbins, my good friend Rajaji, Minister of Industry, Government of Tamil Nadu, members of the CISCO family, our local MLA, head of the Tamil Nadu Congress Committee, members of the Flex family. You've got to give yourself a bigger round of applause. Remember, you're not holding your flag high, you're holding India's flag high. And ladies and gentlemen, it truly is an honor and a privilege to be here at Flex's manufacturing facility. This facility is a testament in many forms. It's a testament of India's ingenuous engineering capability. It is a testament of India's entrepreneurial capability. It is a testament of India's manufacturing prowess, and it is also a testament of India's capability, of what India enshrines in her heart and soul, India's concept of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The world is one family. And therefore today, on the precincts of Flex's manufacturing capability, we have a union between Bharat's prowess, engineering capability, a union between Bharat's prowess and the United States of America's tremendous innovative capability in the form of CISCO, a combination between the state government of Tamil Nadu and the Union of India. And therefore, what you have created here, Flex, is not only limited to your manufacturing facility based in Sriperumbudur, but in many ways encompasses and represents India's cultural awakening and spiritual and economic awakening on the world stage today. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is our age-old DNA, where we welcome the world. But herein you are seeing not only a welcoming of the world in the form of CISCO, but also a reach out to the world, where CISCO manufactures its products here and shares its intellectual capability with 8 billion people across the length and breadth of the globe. I have myself known CISCO over the last 2 decades. When I spent 2 years in the Valley at Stanford Business School, its capability of connecting people, the revolution that the world is experiencing today, is not only an economic paradigm, it is also a knowledge paradigm. It is also an emotional paradigm where you connect people across the world. Today, capital has become fungible. Information reigns supreme. Good ideas reign supreme. And that symbolism has been brought to bear by this union between CISCO and Flex, which will radiate across the world, I am extremely confident. India, ladies and gentlemen, has gone through a paradigm shift in the last 2 decades. I was mentioning to Chuck, when I got back from undergrad at Harvard, there was not a single mobile phone in this country. We have gone from 0 mobile phones to 117 crore mobile phones in this country. In the last decade, we have gone from 250 million internet users to 952 million internet users in the country. In the last decade, we have gone from 60 million broadband users to 940 million broadband users today. So India represents a huge opportunity. And while you see the telecom revolution occurring, you're also seeing the oft-repeated economic principle of economies of scale occurring in India. The cost of voice has gone from 51 paise per minute to 3 paise per minute in the last decade. The cost of 1 GB of data has gone from 296 rupees to just 8.79 rupees per GB. And therefore, ubiquitous connectivity today has become the norm. What this does is puts together a platform. As my friend Rajaji said, to move from services to equipment manufacturing. And let me give you a vignette of that. In mobile manufacturing, India imported almost all her mobiles in 2014. We exported only 1,500 crores worth of mobiles. In 10 years, under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, we have turned that on its head. Today, India exports 1,28,000 crores worth of mobiles. 30 crore mobile phones are produced in India today. We've become the second largest producer of mobile phones in the world. Value addition has grown to 20%, but that needs to go further. That has also happened because our government has changed the FDI norms. In the last 10 years before our government, we had close to $98 billion worth of FDI. In the last 10 years, we've grown that by 60% at $160 billion worth of FDI. The same has happened in the telecom sector. $39 billion worth of FDI. Now is the time for the telecom equipment manufacturing sector to go through that same revolution. We've had the fastest 5G rollout in India. 22 months, 98% of our cities have been covered. 4.5 lakh BTSs have been set up. And for the first time in our history, the Prime Minister had mandated that BSNL will only set up 4G services based on our own indigenous 4G stack. And TCS, CDOT and Tejas networks together in 19 months have successfully produced our own core and our own RANs and BTSs enunciating the first time in the history of India that our 4G mobile stack has been made indigenous, my ladies and gentlemen. We're the 6th country in the world only to produce our own 4G telecom stack. We'll have rolled out 1 lakh towers by the mid of next year. By the mid of next year, we will have ensured 4G saturation across 100% of India. That is the revolution that India is going through. And today I would very much urge CISCO to plant its foot firmly in India. It is time that the CISCO ecosystem is set up nowhere else in the world apart from the United States, but in Bharat, our soil and our country, ladies and gentlemen. The government of India is setting up a telecom manufacturing zone. And I have requested Chuck, come partner with us and architect it together, so that it can be a plug-and-play system. 4 networking giants like CISCO to firmly plant their feet in. And CISCO, ladies and gentlemen, is no stranger to India. They have been here for 29 years. Through their sourcing, close to $2 billion of foreign exchange is being earned in India. CISCO's family in India, much like Flex's, is a very large family. An umbrella of 30,000 members are part of CISCO's family in India. Like Flex, that is their contribution to our soil. And I was amazed as I walked through the plant today. It's a different feeling to see machines doing their work and looking at our young friends, energized, radiating faces, and at the same time full of focus down to the last millimeter, semi-millimeter or nanometer on a PCB. Focus to ensure, I said 6 Sigma, but they said beyond 6 Sigma, 100% performance from this facility. And so on this day, I congratulate every member of my Flex family. This is your day. But along with it being your day, this is also India's day. Where in one hand you hold Flex's flag, in the other hand you hold our beloved Tiranga. I not only congratulate you, but I thank each and every one of you. In the last 20 years, the amount of sweat, toil, blood and hard work each one of you have put in to build this world-class facility. My hat's off to you, and may you rise like a phoenix onto the world stage. And as you rise, accompany Bharat Mata on her rise as she moves from being the 5th largest economy to the 3rd largest economy in the world. My best wishes to all of you. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.